Hello everyone, this is Michael Atma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about how you can change your limiting beliefs for more success. Now this is a really big topic, so I'm going to go through it step by step with you so that you get a better idea of A, why we even need to change our limiting beliefs, and B, how we can go about doing that. The first thing I want to mention though is that when we talk about beliefs, we're talking about our mind. Now, you may or may not know this, but our mind is made up by our conscious mind, which is often referred to as the intentional mind. That's the rational thinking part of our brain, where we get to make day-to-day decisions. Then there's our subconscious mind, which is just below the surface of our conscious mind, but it actually takes up 95% of our mind. Isn't that amazing? So our conscious mind takes up about 5% of our mind. So in our subconscious mind, we've got our beliefs, our habits, our skills, our intuition, our creativity. Pretty much everything that we don't get to see in our conscious mind is hidden in our subconscious mind. And you see, for most of us, we have what's called limiting beliefs that are sitting in our subconscious mind. These are the beliefs or the thought patterns that hold us back from success. So what really holds us back in life are the conditioned beliefs that we've been holding on to since childhood. And typically by the age of 7, most of our core beliefs have already been imprinted into us by our environment, by our parents, by the way that we grew up, and all the information and rules and control mechanisms and conformity and all the different energetics that happened to us while we were forming and our mind was starting to develop. And then by the age 14, of course, those things get reinforced and locked in as patterns of behavior. Those core beliefs then influence the results that we get in our life. So here's some examples of some core beliefs, like money doesn't grow on trees, I'm not good enough, I'll never be able to do that because of whatever reasons are stored in our subconscious mind. I'm not rich enough, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not old enough, I'm not young enough, I'll never be happy because, I'll never find the person of my dreams, I'll never fall in love again, life is hard, life is a struggle, and so on and so on. And these were things that were taught to us as a child. And oftentimes we even borrow them from our parents or our caretakers or people around us that kept reaffirming to us this is the way life is. Now understand that a belief is not something that's actually true. While it may be true for the person that has the belief, like as an example, some people do have the limiting belief of money doesn't grow on trees, or I've got to work hard for my money, and therefore that's what they attract into their lives. But another person can have the belief that I love money, money loves me, and money comes easily and effortlessly into my life. And they go on to become millionaires and billionaires because they have a different set of beliefs that were imprinted into them. Now sometimes these beliefs, of course, are not imprinted to us between the ages of 0 and 14, but we change them ourselves because we have a desire to, or because we're motivated to get out of an uncomfortable or unpleasant circumstance that keeps repeating itself in our lives. And the reason why things that we don't like keep repeating themselves in our lives is because of our limiting or negative beliefs. That's how we know what our beliefs are, by the way. We get to see what our beliefs are by the results that we get in our lives. So if you're ever trying to figure out whether or not you even have a limiting belief, just have a look at your bank balance, have a look at your health, have a look at your energy levels, have a look at the quality of your relationships and intimacy, even your sex life. Have a look at the amount of travel you do, if that's something that's important to you. Have a look at your diet. Have a look at every single area of your life. And you'll find that if it's not where you want it to be, that's because there's an underlying limiting belief or multiple underlying limiting beliefs that are in the way. Okay, so that's part one, identifying our limiting beliefs and understanding where they come from. And before I move into now how we change those limiting beliefs, I want to share a little bit more wisdom around our mind. Now, it was said to me by one of my spiritual teachers that our mind is either our greatest friend and ally in life, or we become a slave to it. And I want you to let that land for a moment. We're either working in conjunction with our mind, both our conscious and subconscious mind, or we're being controlled by it. Now, I know that's a heavy word to use, but it's the truth. If we're not fully in charge of what we're manifesting and attracting and creating in our lives, then what is? It's certainly not our conscious mind that knows what direction it wants to move in, but it's that 95% of the mind that says, no, that's not what you believe, here's what you believe, and serves up instead what we believe. And it's not until we align the conscious mind, which is the 5%, with our subconscious mind, which is the 95% of the mind, when we align those two things together, guess what we get? We turn up our manifesting mechanism to full strength. So how do we change our limiting beliefs? Well, I'm going to make this really, really simple. First of all, you've got to figure out what your limiting beliefs are. Once you identify a limiting belief, then you decide what you want your new and empowering belief to be. As an example, your limiting belief might be, I have to work hard for my money. So you write that down. And then next to that, you write down your new and empowering belief that you want to create in the subconscious mind. And that could be, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. And I love money and money loves me. So that's step one. Write down your new belief. Now, step two is you need to reinforce that belief. How do we do that? Well, we take actions that are going to reinforce that we're now willing to accept that belief as a truth in our life. So how do we do that? Well, the way I like to look at beliefs is like this. Imagine that a belief is like a table with 4 legs holding it in place. Now, the top of the table is the belief itself, and the table legs are the experiences, the emotions, the things that have happened to reinforce that belief in our life. To create a new belief such as money comes to me easily and effortlessly, and I love money and money loves me, then every single day, for at least 10 minutes a day, we have to create a supporting structure for that belief, which is the tabletop. Okay, so that means taking actions and having experiences and visualizing and affirming and doing multiple things every single day to reinforce those legs of the table until it becomes stronger and bigger than the limiting belief, which is I have to work hard for my money. So you might get up tomorrow morning to reinforce your new belief and you just do a visualization. You visualize yourself as money flowing into you, and picture it, money flowing into you. Your hands are outstretched and money is just flying into your arms and you're like getting weighed down by all the money. And it's a good feeling that's flowing into you. And then see yourself giving money freely as well, because money's not a one-way street, is it? We can't just expect money's going to flow in, it's not going to flow out. So again, and see yourself giving money away freely to things that are beneficial, good causes, to help and support people of the world in some way. So that's one way you can do that. So 5 minutes of visualizing in the morning and 5 minutes of visualizing before you go to bed. Smell it, taste it, feel it, own it, vibrate at it. When every cell of your body is vibrating at the frequency of abundance, or in this case, money comes to me easily and effortlessly, and money is an aspect of abundance, then you're effortlessly going to start attracting that into your life, aren't you? And the next day you might practice something like when you get a bill. The bill arrives in the mail, you see the bill, and instead of going, oh my God, I can't afford it, I don't have enough money, how am I going to pay the bill? You give thanks for the bill, because remember, money comes to me easily and effortlessly, and I love money and money loves me. So here you are, you're spending money on something that provided a valuable service for you in some way. So why not be thankful for that? Thankful for the money that you're spending on this, because it brought you something that benefited you. And any money you receive that day, you say thank you. Any money that you see that day, you say thank you. And you own it and you feel it. That's how you start creating more and more reinforcement for your new belief. You start to see abundance everywhere. You start to feel abundance everywhere. You be abundant in your thoughts. You be abundant in your feelings. You be abundant in your body. I have an abundance of breath that I'm breathing in and out. every single minute. That way you're aligning yourself to abundance and reinforcing that money flows to me easily and effortlessly, and I love money and money loves me, because money is an energetic exchange of abundance, isn't it? So that's my tip for you today on how you can start to transform any of your limiting beliefs for more success.